Hello and welcome to this week's coffee vlog. It's Friday, it's what is it? It's the 11th now of March. It's 4 o'clock and I'm going home, so that's quite good for me. Although technically I'm on holiday this week, so it's not so good for me. Yeah, it's been a pretty good week this week because I've not been at work, even though I've done probably in the region of about 16 or 17 hours on the whole. Just trying to keep up with everything that's going on. I lost obviously the 2 days last week doing machine installs, and that kind of did cause lots of backed up orders on various channels, so that was causing me trouble. And yes, this week is supposed to be the week I was away in France snowboarding, and unfortunately, due to a combination of issues and some problems, the missus not being so well at home, I had to bin that idea, and obviously haven't gone then. So I've had the time off this week instead. Obviously a bit of time at home, just doing stuff there and catching up. And then I've been obviously in at work doing bits. I mean, you know, going in late, finishing early, that sort of thing. Tuesday off completely, and Thursday off, and then did sort of 5 hours Monday, 5 or 6 hours, and then 5 Wednesday, and just done 5 today. So yeah, that has been my kind of relaxing holiday week of actually working. Yes, but they are. If it needs to be done, it needs to be done. What's been happening this week other than that? Well, it's not been bad. It's been pretty relaxing. Star Wars Battlefront got another update, and this is before with the sort of the season pass content, so the paid for content. Not sure where that noise is coming from. It sounds like a motorbike. I can hear him, but I don't know where he is. Here he comes. And I think he went through an amber light then as well. Yeah, it's had some more updates, which is it's quite nice, really, that they keep sort of adding extra bits even for just the stock paid for thing, not making you pay an additional subscription for even more stuff. None of this actually helps me make a better job of what I'm doing on it, unfortunately, but it's quite nice stuff, really. One of the things I noticed, because started playing a little bit, the boys and myself have a 2-player match off, which you can do in the sort of the battles bit out of the online missions side of it. You can do various battles, and we've been one of those ones they updated the map for. There's a new map to play, which is like the Rebel Depot on survival mission. And I noticed quite out of the blue when we were playing it, I was playing it with the youngest, and obviously you've got waves of the Imperials coming at you, and you've got to defend against them and pick up drop pods and things. I was playing with him, and there were some shadow troopers came along with a stealth ability, which I've never seen before in the game, something new. Interesting to see if this is going to be available to play as in the sort of the mission side of it as well. If you've got the Shadow Trooper top rank costume, maybe it's going to be a card to go with it in future, like a star card, which is like a bonus. You can get different features and have things like personal shields and things you can activate for a short period of time. So this stealth ability would be quite good to effectively cloak you from view, so you can sneak up on people better. So yeah, I was quite amazed with that, and it looks so fantastic. Like I say, because they really like the Predator from Predator movies. It's the same sort of stealth ability there. So although you can kind of tell it's there because it's kind of glistening and showing the background on the front of the actual trooper, so on that side of it, you know, you can still see he's there, but yeah, it just looks kind of amazing. It's just like this glassy effect of the of the Trooper, and it just kind of hides him from view. So really quite amazing stuff. Really impressed with that. Obviously a new map as well, which is like the final Battle of Endor map, which is pretty cool actually for a forest map, because this one's on fire just about, because apparently it's after the Death Star's been destroyed and bits of it have fallen down on the planet and all burning everywhere and crazy stuff like that. So yeah, that's pretty good. So we've been playing quite a lot of that really, and what else has been happening? We've got some even more betas. Apple seems to have gone stir crazy on betas, and they're doing an update every single week, which is I don't know, they don't normally go that much on it, and it's not, you know, it's only an incremental update as it is really 9.3. It's not a massive update unless it's building up to obviously the events now. Apple event has been announced for, is it the 21st or the 22nd of March, the Apple event. Obviously we're going to get things like new iPhones are now announced, but they're going to apparently have like a smaller version, go back to the sort of the iPhone 5 form factor, with a smaller screen, which is going to be, I don't know, a bit of a weird one, but we'll see what happens. And also I think maybe is it a new iPad, another new iPad, or is it new MacBooks? I can't remember now. I was reading up on it the other night, and it obviously paid a lot of attention to what was on there, because I can't remember any of it now. But there you are. So that event's coming out soon, so probably 9.3 will be released officially with that. That just makes you wonder if there is going to be some new hardware available to make use of that, or not. Probably not, don't know. Speed camera somewhere, maybe. This is one of the roaming ones, so just might be here if he's parked up in his big van. So what else is, don't know what else has happened. The weather's kind of picked up, as you can see now. It's not so bad. Bit warmer as well, up to about 9 degrees. And oh, must say a big thanks to Mark, Mr. Bat Slim. I'll drop a link to his vaping channel. I needed to get a hold of a one of these vaping gizmo thingies that I don't understand for someone, and I've not got a clue what to do with it. I thought, I know someone who does know about these things, so I contacted Mark, and he says, oh, I can sort something out for you, because I needed something. I just wanted something that would be dead easy for a starter out, and some juice things to go in it, just to start someone off. So I thought, just sort me out whatever it is, because I don't want to just be buying blindly off somewhere, no idea what I'm getting. So yeah, sorted something out, sent it down, and it's perfect. Yeah, you've done a really good job. I'm very impressed. So big thanks to Mark, and I'll leave a link to his channel below. Another thing you may recall I mentioned a long time ago, as is the way with me, about the liquid screen protector. That is, I got a liquid screen protector to put on the watch, to be honest, because I've got a few little scuffs and a particular quite large nick in it, but that's just life, the way my work sort of goes, and I tend to be roughing it about stuff, so it gets some hard abuse. So yes, I've got this liquid screen protector, and then I've been kind of going, oh, I'll put it on, and I'm going to put it on, and I've had a bit more chance this week, although it still put me off. I went to go and apply it, obviously, and it's like, well, you can handle it after 5 minutes, but it's best not to touch it for up to 12 hours while it sets. Oh, great. So I'm not going to be using my watch for 12 hours, so obviously do that on a night before you put it on charge, and then leave it a good run to the next day. other than that, it's pretty straightforward. You have like a cleaning cloth to clean it with, and then the actual screen protector itself, it's just applied by a cloth again. You open all the packets on a cloth, you rub the cloth liberally all over the thing repeatedly until the cloth's dry, really. That's what it says, so that's what I did. And then the screen protector liquid thing is just drying on there. It must dry as you do it, so you're just spreading it on and on and on and on. So I applied that, and it did actually manage to get rid of some of the sort of scuffs. So you can only really notice when the screen's off, and you know how you angle stuff in the certain sort of light when it's off, and then it kind of reflects those little minor surface scuffs and marks. So I had a look afterwards, and it's pretty much done what I wanted it to be honest. It's not covered the biggest one. It's probably less, but you can see it. But like I say, you've got to be really looking for it in the first place. But other than that, it seems to have done a good job. I mean, whether or not it's going to protect the screen is a different matter, but it's certainly sort of improved the surface area, so you can't see some scuffs and marks as much. Hopefully it will protect it. I had, because originally when I got the watch, I thought, oh, I need to get a screen protector, and I'd looked up and ended up getting one. But unfortunately, all the normal screen protectors, as you'd call them, which is sort of your typical peel-off plastic thing, are just cut to the size of the display on the watch. And that's not really ideal, because you get this little square you stick on, and then there's all around the edge of that, because it's curved around all the edges, and of course normal screen protectors don't go over curves, because it's like the hard plastic material or whatever. So I've got that one square one. I thought, well, I'm not putting that on. It's going to be every time you swipe up or down for, down for notifications, or up for the it's a bit like the control center really on the watch, but it gives you different bits and pieces information. It'll be running your finger over that sort of raised bit of screen protector, which would be really annoying. Would be for me anyway. So I didn't fancy that at all. So I didn't bother in the end, so that's why I never put one on. And I thought I'll give this liquid screen protector a try, and yeah, it seems all right. I mean, like I say, I don't really know how much protection it's going to provide, but it certainly gave it a better, improved the finish on the glass. There's not that many marks on it anyway. Obviously, if I'd not gone for the sport cheapy Apple Watch and got the more expensive one with the sapphire glass, then I'd have probably been all right. But it's life, isn't it? So overall, and I'm going to admit it's pretty, it's a bit early days still, but for application, very easy for a screen protector, because especially when you get onto your phones or whatever else, getting bits of dust and muck and whatever else under them, and it's really annoying when you got those under. Obviously having a liquid that you're just rubbing on, because you don't know while you're rubbing it if it's staying on, if it's disappearing off, or you rubbed it all off, or whatever has happened. But as far as I can tell, it's gone on, and it's given it a bit more of a sheen. I don't know if that'll come out there, but it's it's certainly taken, like I say, and just think I got a tiny one there. That's the only one I can see now, which was that really big one. But there you are. So that has been my overly not too busy week, and hopefully it's not been so bad for everyone else. And have a good weekend. I'll catch you next week in the coffee vlog.